beautiful colors you've ever seen. That's beautiful. Okay, so why did we pick glutathione? And if you just read, this is less than 2 months old. This came out November 26, 2023. It's because glutathione, the market's projected to grow to $845 million. 9 years from today. But what is it today? If you read on, you'll see the glutathione market value today was going to grow from $359 million in the next 5 to 8, 9 years. And all the time you can accumulate as much wealth, make a difference in as many people's lives as you've ever done in your life. 359 million to 845. Understand your point in time. Understand where you sit. Understand what you have. So let's go back to the beginning. Glutathione. Why do we need it? So, in time, the smallest cell in your body, it starts with one. And it's the female egg. Right? The female egg is the largest cell in the body. And then your cell replicates. And you replicate and you get another cell. That's 2. The male cell, the female egg is the largest cell in the human body. The male is the smallest, just so if you were wondering. Just if you were wondering. So now think about it. You start as 1, you multiply to 2, and then 2 goes to 4, 4 goes to 8, 8 goes to 16, right? 32, 64, 128. All the way up to 37 trillion. You are made up of all of it. Your head, your brain, your inside, everything, your organs, your testicles. Your skin is the largest organ in your body. Your skin has cell turnover, right? You exfoliate. You're getting rid of what? Dead cells. So the new cells can come in. So just stay with me. How important, a little anecdote, DNA is passed from the parent cell to the child cell. I would think you'd want healthy cells. Replicate. Heredity information is passed from cell to cell. 37 trillion cells. Start with me at the top. Your cells, when you're beginning, right? You're going from 1 to 2, 4 to 8. Your cells ultimately become your tissues. They become your organs. Your organs. Somebody called me up for they had some problems with their gut. They said, well, this new product helped me. And I said, well, look, there's a trillion estimated cells in your gut. I'm like, wow, none of the other stuff was working. The tissues become your organs become your systems, and your systems ultimately become you. Walking, talking, jumping, flying, right? Being extraordinarily excited, crying. You are it. What we want to do is hand the baton to you to show you how to perform at your peak, closest to your peak mental and physical capabilities. So do you know what aging? 10% is from your genetics, from your family. 90% of longevity is you. It's your lifestyle, what you do. This is what we want to do. So if you just pay closely attention there, there's 300 billion new cells every day. There's 200. So when you have 37 trillion cells, 300 billion every day isn't that big. But it's significant for you. There's 200 million cells a minute are replicating. So stay to the left here for a second. I love the next few slides. I need to dramatize a point. So if you're made up of cells, prove, what do you mean? What's that mean? So 19 types, I'll pick about 5, that cells that become your organs, that become your skeleton. Your liver is replaced by replication every 300 to 500 days. You get a new one.
Woo.
Your skeleton, the bones, your structure, the frame that you hang everything on is new every 10 years. Your heart's endothelial cells. How many people think that heart pumping, that's important. The health of that cells and the replication is you. Red blood cells are replaced every 120 days. Fat storage cells are replaced every 10 years. But the largest organ in your body is your skin. Weighs about 15 pounds, plus or minus. And it's replaced how often? Every 39 days. So if you don't like the texture, if you don't like the look and feel, then let me show you how to change it. Interested?
Yes.
Yeah. You have control. You.
Free will.
3 point, as you're listening to me right now, 3.3. So 3 million cells replicate every second you're listening to me. So, do you want to replicate healthy or unhealthy cells? Healthy cells.
Superhuman.
So, just go up and look, take a look. So this is the dramatics. I need you to get this visual. So the visual is like, look, if you have a choice, where are you going, right or left?
Left.
You're going here.
Oh, right.
Here. Okay, so look at somebody tell me what it says. Say out loud what it says. Produces lots of
energy.
ATP is
energy.
That's how you can
Mitochondria.
move your hand, jog, walk, look. That's ATP. Your cells produce energy. The food you eat, the nutrients are broken down, they go through your blood, they get into your cells, and then your mitochondria, that's the fuel. Your mitochondria makes the energy. So this, if the unhealthy cell, because it's, and I'll show you why later, it produces lots of harmful free radicals. So as much good as you may think you're putting in there, but if you have the free radicals destroying it, then that's the unhealthy cell. So I just got that one because I want you to know is like when you do certain things or in certain places or under certain stresses, your free radicals are created. And the free radicals create oxidative stress, not to get too complicated, which support, can end up being declining your health significantly. So stay with me. Do you want to speed up the aging process?
No.
Or delay the aging process?
Stop it.
Okay, I'm going to ask that question again.
Stop.
Because obviously you weren't listening. Do you want to speed it up? No. Do you want to delay the aging process? Yes. It's kind of like an apple, right? The great apple on the left, that's what you are. You want to be the most beautiful, phenomenal human being with utilizing, getting the most out of your peak mental and physical capabilities. Why is it? I got the body. You got the body, you got the brains, you got each one of us, and it's like, it's the gift of all time. They can put a man on the moon and a woman on the moon, they can bring them back now. But nobody's figured out how to fix you. In complicated situations, etc. Yeah, they throw, as Dr. T said, they throw the drugs at you, but wait a second, that may help you, but it creates free radicals on the same thing.
Yep.
Same issues. Some problems aren't really solved. So the picture on the right is what unhealthy cells could look like, similar to the slide before. So that's my point. So listen closely. Here's a problem. There's a problem. Everybody recognize the problem? I'm going to just say this. You deserve to know exactly what's going on in your body.
Toxins.
I demand it. I own mine. You own yours. You set your life up to get the maximum amount out of what you have and you own.
Amen.
And you're the only one who can do it. And we're giving you the tools today so you understand the simple side of it and what you can do to be the best you could ever be. Everybody with me?
Superhuman.
So, modern science confirms glutathione is being depleted by free radicals. Free radicals are created by stress, exercise. If you think, oh, I'm gonna live healthier. When you go and exercise, it creates free radicals. Pollution, dietary deficiency, pharmaceuticals, rated bacterial, viral infections. You have a drink. You can't get away from it. So there's free radicals. And what is glutathione? Glutathione is an antioxidant. Antioxidants, what do? Their job is to neutralize them and carry them out of the body. Glutathione is the master antioxidant. It's the big kahuna. It can catch and neutralize the hydroxyl radical, the most dangerous radical in the body. Do I need to say that one again?
Yes.
The hydroxyl radical. So your body's creating. Look, this is how stacked the deck is against us. Remember the story I told you about, you eat great food, and your body breaks it down, goes through your body, those nutrients get into the cell. So we're doing good. We turned a new leaf over. It's a new year. I'm gonna live better. And we do that. It gets to the cell, and it gets through the cell in for fuel. The cell uses it, the mitochondria uses the fuel and produces energy, ATP. But you know what the byproduct of producing energy is in all of your cells?
Free radicals.
It's like exhaust in a car. It produces free radicals from the work it had to do.
Yep.
To create the energy. So you're even creating them then. So you have to have a strategy. Your free radicals are going up, and from here down, your glutathione is going away. So why do people have declining health? That's one of the reasons. You have to find, those two you have to get more antioxidants, slow down the free radicals so that they balance themselves out. And the seesaw is not like this, but it's like this. It's homeostasis. It's balance. It's the best you can be at the cellular level. We're making history. Remember, just all of us. I love you all. On behalf of Kevin and Stu and everybody at corporate, Michael over there, just look, this is it. We're here. We warmed up with Xanthomist, and we're carrying Xanthomist with us. There's an amazing team there that's synergistic and magnificent. So, the free radicals, what do? I don't know, they accelerate your aging, they give you inflammation, cellular damage, impair your immune function, all of the things you read. Not acceptable. This is Tina Kazor. She has an incredible podcast. She's in the cancercare.com roundtable. Here's her point. Really somebody of significant respect in the industry. Adequate glutathione is not just desirable. Somebody, let's read the next part together. It is essential to the survival of each cell, making it
Essential to life itself.
I can't be clearer. I'm handing the batons back. You're in charge. We give you the product, you take charge. So I'll go through this. This is just a simple part of what we did behind the scenes on building this product, creating innovation and new discoveries. The potency, same thing. We all know if you have 100% potency, zero bioavailability, you get 0. 10 times 10, that doesn't work either, that's 1. What we did is the glutathione is pharmaceutical, medical grade glutathione. We then nanosize it down to 65 to 75 nanometers.
Jeez.
Infinitesimal to the human eye. 65 to 75 nanometers. Well within the range. Beautiful. But then, it still won't get to the cell in mass unless you have the bioavailability. So remember, mangosteen xanthones are the same thing. The body doesn't like it. It doesn't get, it has a hard time. Put it down. So bioavailability, what we did was we encapsulated the glutathione inside a lipids, these special lipids we get from Germany. The lipids allow so that when you mist into the mouth, onto the soft tissue, you have this lipid encapsulated glutathione, pharmaceutical grade, medical, nanosized to 65 nanometers to 75 nanometers, and the lipids are the key. The cell says, okay, we recognize it, it's safe, they let it in. Everybody with me?
Yep.
They let it into the cell. Okay, so then the lipids come away. The lipids are also about 65 to 75 nanometers. So then when the cell peels it off, takes the glutathione, you're back to 65 nanometers. Everybody. And then we mist it onto the soft tissue of the mouth. And it goes right into the body in your 15 to 30 seconds. As little as 15 to 30 seconds as you're in. It's on. Game on. In your body. After the mist. So just to dramatize, 100% purity times 100% bioavailability gets you 100%. You know, nobody can say 100% sure, but we would say, I have a PhD that's absolutely believes you're getting 90% plus. So, does size really matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it always matters. You guys have bad minds. I'm clean. Okay, so let's look at this. So remember, this is in a microscope. It's blown up significantly. 70 microns is the width, the diameter of a human hair. We see it like, whoa, that's really huge, but it's think of the hair. 40 microns is not visible by the human eye. That's your benchmark, just remember that. 25 microns are white blood cells, red blood cells at 8 microns. Have you ever looked like at the sun coming in and some particles or dust? Those are 2 microns, dust and bacteria. 2 microns. That 2 microns is the little black dot. Do you see the black one? This is glutathione.
Jeez.
GLUTAMYST nano-sized glutathione are 65 to 75 nanometers. 65 nanometers is up to 30 times smaller. Size does really matter. But now let's go on to the cellular nutrition blend. The name of the product is the GLUTAMYST Glutathione Cellular Nutrition Blend. So the cellular nutrition blend comes out of peat bogs. You know, everybody know what a peat bog is? It's that they've been there for thousands of years, even millions of years, and it's swamps and all of the plants that grow up and take the nutrients and then they roll over and die. The plant roots, when they suck up the nutrients to survive, right? They get it out of the ground or wherever they are. And then when they die, the nutrients don't die. Think about that. Nutrients don't. So we get it out of peat bogs. Metals, minerals, enzymes, and sugars. The good sugars, and I'll show you in a second here. They play a crucial role. We're driving the glutathione in there like nobody's ever done. But what if that cell that you and I saw such an unhealthy cell and an unhealthy apple, oxidized apple, why are we putting this great looking glutathione into this like used car? It's a wreck. The cellular nutrition blend helps the body, helps the cell heal itself. Plays a supporting cellular role. Here's an overview of the contributions to cellular well-being. And just so you know, since we talked size, 65 nanometers for the glutathione, 65 nanometers approximately to the lipids. This is 5 to 10. The cellular nutrition blend is 5 to 10 nanometers. It fits in between the glutathione molecules, it's so small. When it gets into the body, it doesn't need digestion. It's already digested. It goes right and produces energy. So I'll just cover this a little bit because it's important. Essential minerals are vital for cellular processes. I took AI and I go, okay, are minerals, metals, what is my word there? Sugars and enzymes, are they important for my cell health? And it just comes up and just says, yeah, it's absolutely critical that you have it. Absolutely critical. Trace metals, including which are in here, is on the label: zinc, iron, copper, manganese, and others are essential for enzymatic activity. Cell signaling, maintaining the structure of proteins and nucleotides. Enzymes facilitate and accelerate biochemical reactions in cells, including metabolism, DNA replication, protein synthesis. Wait a second! Nobody in the world has this in their glutathione product. Nobody!
Game over.
You have to heal the cell to get the glutathione to get the most potent formulation. The sugars are glucose. And there's a few others, but glucose is the main one. It serves as your primary source of energy. In this balanced and adequate intake of these components are critical for cellular health. Deficiencies or imbalances in minerals, metals, enzymes, and sugars can lead to disruptions in cell function and contribute to health issues. That's a nice compliant way to say it. Hey Barry, how you doing?
Tarps off.
Everybody, that's Barry in the upper right up there. I pulled that
I
off
thought
the
Barry's a
internet.
bum, right?
That's you in Mexico. So, I don't know when.
That actually is that's Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah, you're
Pensacola Beach Bridge.
You're the one holding the sunglasses in front of her. Oh no, you're a bum. Okay, so what do we do? What's GLUTAMYST powered by 10x Pure inside? So let me just say one thing for a second. We talked about the 3 innovations and discoveries that CTFO has done. First with the stabilizing the cannabinoid acid. Second one was xanthomyst and the technology behind it. Third one is this here. 10x Pure has become a portfolio of technology. Because you never come out with one technology and think it'll last you 30 years. Because everybody will beat you. It's a competitive space. So I just want you to know, 10x Pure is now a balance. It balances that portfolio of technology that we either create in-house, acquire, or purchase. So, increasing glutathione levels, somebody help me. Increases, promotes cellular energy. Just give me yeah. Cellular energy. How quick does it get into your system?
3 seconds.
30 seconds. For all of you people who are wanting fast. Assists in healthy aging.
Yeah.
So think about it. This is so simple but so powerful. Because 37 trillion cells of you, your heart, you saw the heart pumping the cells. Do you want to replicate unhealthy cells?
No.
Or do you want to put the cellular nutrition blend that's like right there to fuel it, to heal it so that you can operate the best you can mentally and physically? Probably closest to your peak mental and physical capabilities ever.
Yes.
And then the glutathione is coming in. It helps reduce, but if you didn't have that, you can't. Assists with healthy aging, reduces muscle and joint discomfort, supports immune function because your body's made up of all cells. Assists overall quality of sleep, supports mental focus and clarity, helps manage the effects of stress, and promotes overall skin health.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Well, wait a second. Wait a minute. No, this slide is wrong. We didn't replace this with this. We replaced the 4 bottles. We replaced these. Okay, so I'm going to just share with you is the industry, we take micrograms of pharmaceutical, medical grade glutathione, nanosized, encapsulated into a lipid. You don't need, when you take nanosizing, it takes like a basketball, and then you nanosize it, you got like 500 of them. So what happened is you don't need all of these, everybody's all over the page. This one here, he's got 250 milligrams of reduced glutathione like us, but he's got 250. This guy there, they got 1,000. The only reason you would put that amount on is because you're just trying to shove anything that will get in there in because it's so difficult to get in because it gets destroyed by your body.
Right.
And if it's not encapsulated in a lipid format, then how do you get it through, entry into the cell? It's the same story as mangosteen, Conley. It's like, we just went the extra mile. So, 200 milligrams. So everybody, in closing, introducing GLUTAMYST. Charlie. Yeah.
Most studied molecule in the world was 181,548 pages on glutathione. Most studied. Number 2, sports performance. I guarantee you, that increased sports performance, and without glutathione, your lungs will quit working within 4 minutes.
so much better. The energy, just think of the energy change in your body, your skin, the detoxification. The master antioxidant, glutathione, is a wonderful detoxification, first in the liver and then throughout your body. Okay, everybody, so there's a couple things I just want to say in closing here is like, it says watch the video. The video is not finished yet. It won't be up for about a week. We tried. It's just, you know, it was impossible with all the scientific laboratory validations we had to do in the meantime. So in the pre-order side of this, I would just